Hi there, it's Jill. Today is what, day 4 or 5? I can't remember. Of the hidden junk journal spots. So, I guess I'll use this paper again. Actually, let's use a blue. I know, it's just not my favorite paper, which is the whole point of me using it. It's just, you know how it goes. You're kind of like, okay, so, trying to think what I want to do. Probably want to cut this down. Let's do maybe like an 8. This is just some blue paper. It's supposed to hold like resumes or something, and I have so much of it. It's crazy. And actually, I want this like 8 by 5. And this is the one we're going to work on. And then, since I have all this left over, I'm going to cut it in different sizes. And you guys, if you've been with me for a while, you've seen this idea. So, let's see, maybe cut it into like, I don't really know. You don't have to have perfect sizes for this, but we're gonna just kind of play, and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. So I think this is what I want to do. It's nice out right now. Had to come out yesterday. I was thinking, oh no, did I turn off my little heater that my friend gave me? And I did, so that was a good thing. Okay, so this is what, 8 by, did I decide? It's 5, I think. Yeah, it's probably 8 by 5. So, you just want some paper, and we're going to make little pockets. Does this look familiar? And I thought this would be fun. Instead of doing like a full page spread, that we would use Judith Sanderson's idea, but we'll make it into something a little bit smaller. So that's what we're going to do. So you're just going to make some little pockets. Nothing special. And I will show you. And I will go ahead and put one here. And then we're going to glue it on this little guy. So the only thing I would suggest is, you know, if you have your base, you want to kind of put some thought into it. Do I want to use this as a base? You know what? I don't think I do, actually. Let's cover up one of these. Let me cut this down to about 5 inches. So that'd be about 5.5. So let's use that as our base. And let me trim it down. That's why I use this paper. It's not my favorite. But, you know, just to make sure my ideas are going to work. And then we're going to put these little envelopes on, kind of like what we did that one. I know you've seen this before, though I have not put it in a series. Guys, I was looking at my page, my channel, and I have so many hidden journaling spots, and I will link it below. I put like all of them in one folder, one playlist. So there will be a playlist below, and you can go check that out. However, if you just want like last year's, you can go check that out as well. And I'll put both of those playlists down below, because I'm trying to do totally different than last year. And I think it was my friend Deborah, and she says, coming up with 20 or 30 ideas. And then my new friend Melinda, hi Melinda, coming up with 30 ideas is difficult, but we're working on part, what, 30 to 60. So we've already come up with 30 or 31 ideas. We're working on additional ones. Okay, so the only thing I would think is, where would this go in my book? And because, where's that other piece? Here it is. Okay, so because you don't want, you know, to have, if this was like place, because essentially you would put this in your book. This would be an open spot. You could make another secret journaling spot if you wanted, but you don't want maybe like this pocket to be this. It might be kind of hard to get out, so you kind of want to keep that in mind. But I love this idea, and we're going to use it a couple of times just to kind of give you guys a couple of ideas. Maybe in the next video as well I will do this. But take your pockets, and these are going to be our secret spots. So like we'd put one there, maybe one there, and you can kind of, you know, put them wherever you want to. And that's what I love about these. And you can have them as big or as little. And I love that Judith came up with this idea. And I think she's as much a lover of secret journaling spots. I will link her channel below. Go check her out. It's Judith Sanderson. I always think it's Sandy Sanderson because in a nearby town I knew Sandy Sanderson, but it's Judith or Judy. And then you just kind of place these wherever you want them to be. I know we have some new folks watching too, so let's do another one. Again, any size. And that's the fun of this. You can customize it to your, you know, particular. And these do take a while, so I would probably, maybe I won't finish this. Maybe this one will be, I was thinking if I do 3 of them, how's that going to be? This one, see, it would be turned the wrong way, though I think if I scooted it over, that could work. But let's like put it here. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm just going to move on to the other 2. Just kind of wanted you to see what I'm doing, because I do want to get those other 2 done. Oops, forgot to put glue here. So this is the first step. Make up all of your little envelopes. So, and then you're going to glue them down. So like we'll put this one here, and you want to kind of see, do you want to overlap or whatever, you know, and then you're just going to cover them up. So let's just say we're going to put this one, go ahead and glue it down all the way. This one's here. But yeah, I know I'm not going to have time for for this, right? Okay, so that one's going that way, and then this one maybe would go on top of it. And you just want to make sure that it is going in the right direction. And I don't have the journal that had that spot in it, but this is such a fun idea that journal has sold that I really wanted to go ahead and do it again. I would say use kind of thin paper for this. I think she used just, Judith, what was it used? Just coffee paper, because we're going to build this up with more paper, and it's going to be really thick, so you want something that's kind of, so first that's what you're going to do. So let's move on to our other pages, and then you're going to cover those up, and you're going to have your hidden journaling spots. But I don't want to spend all my time on that, so let's move to these other pages. I'd rather spend my time on the ones I really want to get done. Let's see, so we're looking at 5 inches by, I think I'm going to come down here, I really want this guy. I think he would be so cute as a tab. 5 by 8. Oh, he's going to be like right in there, isn't he? That's okay. We'll still do it. He'll still be cute on that page, even though I have to cover that up, huh? Okay, that's a little off. I was hoping I would have him, but... So you want your background piece. Let me grab the other one. That's the floral. Ooh, I might have one that's pretty. Doesn't have to be 8, so let's just do like 5 by whatever size this is. This one is 5 by 7, so that will work. And then this one will be super easy because look at all these little tabs. So let's work on this one first, and then we'll work on this one. But what we're doing first we can do on both of them at the same time, which is make those little tiny pockets. So let me grab some more paper real quick to use there. This is some kind of lightweight paper that my friend Kathy sent. Feels like copy paper, Kathy. And then we're just going to cut this down and make a couple of things. I don't know how I want to do this. Okay. And we're doing enough for 2. So you could definitely use your scraps for this. You know, revisit your scrappy boxes. I should have done that, huh? That's okay though. I wanted a certain weight. Okay, that should be more than enough. So that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully you guys have your stuff and you're gonna play along with me. I'm so excited. I'm excited to be out here. I was sore yesterday because I think it was because we did that locate, you know, and sat in the car all day the day before. So I didn't get 2 videos made, but I will today. And I was thinking, oh, I want to do this idea, not this one, but another idea, but I just didn't have it in me and to design it because I need to design it. And I thought, why am I stressing about it? Because I do have other ideas that are a little bit easier to come up with. So say we just do like 4 for each one. I know I'm covering this up, and that's fine. The whole thing won't be covered, but you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done here. So like this one, I like the little bit of a fold over. You don't have to do that part, but it's just going to give you just a little bit more room. For your secret journaling spot. Little tiny there. And sometimes I just let my paper kind of dictate what size we are looking at. It did snow overnight, and tomorrow we have to go down to Farmington. So not looking forward to that. Just for someone's putting up a sign. And that's all. So we'll seriously be down there. So we're going to drive like 2 hours. Be down there like 15 minutes and drive home. Some days that's the way our job works. Try to do it as wide, like I said, as possible. Lida's doing some housework for me. Told her it's not necessary, Mom. But it does help me because she knows that I spend 2 hours a day at least on videos, and then I try to spend 3 or 4 hours doing other stuff on videos so I can focus on certain things. Look at this one. This one could be itty bitty, couldn't it? Talk about a teeny tiny little pocket. So yeah, you're just going to make several of these cute little pockets, and you're going to cover them all up, so it's not super necessary that they're neat, that they're done nicely, other than, you know, your finished product. But yeah, the weather's supposed to be nicer tomorrow. So, and then I guess Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so we'll have that day off. Things are starting to get a little bit busier, though. We do have some work and stuff, and it's really slow. I mean, we have snow. Typically when there's snow on the ground, which there is in Durango, we don't have as much work. But then come like March, it'll get super busy because people's pipes and, you know, their waters have frozen, or they'll see like new water leaks and stuff. So that's always an issue in this area. I want this one, just another one for that. I think 4 is a good number. We'll save those for another day. See if I can make 2 of these in an hour, can I? We shall see. Okay, so there's our little ideas. So you don't have to use a printed backing, but because we do, we're gonna use less to cover these. So that's one reason I went ahead and did that. Again, keep in mind, kind of like to fit these guys wherever, like maybe just a little one there. And what else do I have? This one maybe. Maybe a sideways one I think would be cute. Or maybe we'll put this one down here. So you really only need, what, 4 for each one. What if we do this one like that? Okay, so go ahead and kind of figure out where you want your little envelopes or pockets. So I think I want that one about right there. Now the background is a pocket in itself. I mean, you know, we will have this as a pocket. I mentioned that in another one. So this one would go there. So I want it beside it. I don't want it overlapping because that would hinder my secret journaling spot going inside of it. And then this one's going to turn sideways on it. Wait, yeah. What side opens? Okay, there it is. This was such a fun idea. I loved it. And then I think I'll put this one sideways. I can't remember if I had it sideways or not when I was doing it out, but that is what we're going to do. Except I really love that little guy. So maybe let's go above it. I'm trying to think because I still have to cover them, you know. We could put a saying or something down here. Okay. So we're going to do that. This one, let's see. Kind of like that setup, so we might kind of go for the same kind of thing. Maybe we'll go sideways there. Like that, maybe. And then this. and then that. I think that would work. So try to remember how I have it set up. Okay, so like that. This one down here. Very simple, but the impact of this one is so awesome. I love it. Because when we did this before, and I think it was in the last journal we did, it was just so, had so many comments that, oh my goodness, I couldn't even tell that that had secret journaling spots on it. And I love that. I'm going to put that guy underneath a little. There we go. And then I want that one kind of sideways. But maybe I'll have it go in that direction. Okay, like that. Right in the center, why not? Okay. So then we're just going to cover those up. So you're going to take your scraps and we're going to kind of cover those up. So like here, I would want, like maybe I would want it to come to the top of that all the way down, you know. Well, I couldn't do that because of that. So let's see. If I put a, because that would have to be glued down or something right there. Like that. So you want to kind of fiddle around and make sure you're going to make it work. So let's put some glue on here and I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. But you definitely want to keep your top of your pockets open, you know, I mean, because you're going to slide something in those little pockets. And right where I cut it, I want it to go right there. That needs to go right there where it opens. And that needs to go right there. So it's going to kind of end up being, and then like on the top we're going to cut that one off. Save your little pieces because you might need them. Did I glue all that? I did. Okay. So I'm just going to trim it. Because you do want it to, you know, end that pocket. And because we used a background piece, you won't have to cover the whole thing with paper. So like now we have this little piece. We could just pop that in like maybe right here. It doesn't really matter. But you may as well use it. And then just make sure it just lines up with that one. And it doesn't really overlap too much there, which it does, just a touch. So just kind of maneuver it. And make sure that, you know, you're going to be able to open it. Actually, it's not too bad. And then I'll probably put one over here because, well, that's where the opening is. But I might put another piece there to kind of raise it up. So this is a time to pull out all of your little scraps and use it. So this might be something you want to do like at the end of the day, the end of your journal making. See, we can have a piece here that could go all the way up. Let me see. Pencil. Or actually we could kind of do this. And this one that doesn't open there, right? But this one opens, so probably want it about right here. Okay, this one opens there. Well, that would be a problem, wouldn't it, Michelle? Okay, so let's think this through. I need it to come to here, and then we could cut it to here. So let me try to do that. But you kind of get what I'm saying, right? I think you probably do. Where's that one? It's right there. So I'm going to try to just save this little square here. Cut it out and see if we can get it to work. That's why you want to just kind of use up your, save your scraps for this. So this little guy could go like right here. And I would line it up with the one that you don't want to cover up. And that one, we could just glue it down like that. Okay. I know, it's kind of fiddly, but it's really a huge impact. And really, it doesn't take near as long, I don't think. If you're just sitting there and just kind of maneuvering and having fun with it. I just don't want to cover up my opening there. And then this one we will kind of glue it down there so it's separate. There we go. And even these little tiny pieces you might need, so go ahead and save them. I was thinking, what all do I have over here? I have these guys. Oh, and that little girl just adorable. Okay, so there's one of our openings. Here's an opening. No, where's that opening? Here's the opening. It's upside down. Okay, so here's an opening, here's an opening, here's an opening, and here's an opening. Okay, so you want to pay attention to that because otherwise but isn't that cute? I love that little girl, but I think I'm going to put her here so that we can have more of a, we can see her more. Maybe she won't get covered up, and actually I should probably put her here because we will have a piece in here. Try to get that more straighter. Okay. Or even like here, and that would actually be a good spot because we'd have something here, 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 there. So that would be a good spot where it's not going to cover it up. And we could take that all the way to the top, you know. So I'm going to glue it. I know it doesn't make much sense right now, I don't think, but it will. I promise it will. Okay, we're going to take it all the way to the top because there's that lip and I kind of want it to be more seamless. Does that make sense? And not necessarily give away our secret journaling spots. Okay, so we just need a little tiny square there. I think that would work, wouldn't it? Maybe if I trim it, just try to do it on this thing. It's fun though, it really is fun because it, like I said, it just has such an impact on your, in your journal, in your book. Let's see, is that about right? That's perfect. So we could go ahead and pull it all the way up even though I have that one. Or we could just cut it. Let's cut it here. Actually, I wouldn't want it to go all the way up because that's an opening. Did I cover it? Nope, I'm good. I'm good. But we could, I think it'll be fine. Didn't really cut it in the right height. And it's crooked. So we're gonna scooch it in there and see what we can do. I think you could put lace and stuff too. If you don't have your seams exactly the way that they need to be, I think you could put some lace as well. Scooch that up. See, I have that one. Remember that itty bitty piece that I said you might need this? Yeah, you might, because because if you're like me, you might need that. Okay. And that's going right there. More seamless. You're not going to be able to see it. Okay, we have an opening here. Okay, it just goes to right there. That's what I'm trying to remember, Michelle. Where does it go from here? And it goes all the way over there. Okay. And actually, I'm going to slide that down. Okay. I tell ya, that's the hard thing about these, is remembering where your little spots are. There's one there. One here. I need to cover this up. Just looking, making sure I don't have any more scraps. Look at all these guys. Not the right one. Oh, remember these? These are the ones that I really messed up. Let's see what else I have. That's kind of pretty. I like that. And I could cut it right at that line. I think it would fit. And yeah, we can make it go all the way up. Cool. We shall do that. Just use an art glitter glue. I really like how it does with paper. Okay. And then that's our secret German spot. Okay. And see, I did that, but I didn't have to, did I? Because Michelle doesn't pay any attention to what she's doing. Okay, that one I think is okay. Everything's kind of doubled up, and then we could just pop this one like here, or we could carry it up as long as we have it like trimmed so that we can get into that little pocket. And then this one would essentially be done. Then we could start decorating. Right? How are we doing on time? 30 minutes. We're okay. We're okay. Trying to rush. That's okay. We're going to do it, guys. Might be a bit longer than an hour, but, and then that is our opening there. Okay, and then what I learned is you definitely want to mark your spots because they're hard to see, right? Some of my people were like, I was so confused. Okay, that one goes in there. Let's trim that off. One there, one over here, which I forgot about. So we have one here, right? Yeah, that's a deep one. And then we have one here. Okay, so you have one here, one here, one here, one here. You have 4. Let's move on to this one real quick and see what we can do. That's what I get for working in a messy desk, huh? Alright, so we're going to change our paper kit to like this one. This one has that cute little birdie on it. Right there, isn't that cute? So, again, you just want to pay attention. What I want to do, though, I think, is use the paper that I cut from this, and it's going to be more seamless than that. So, we'll use this and kind of make it work. So, like, we could do that. Yeah, and just put it down just a touch. Thinking that might save us a little bit of a step by using the exact same paper. And then that's just going to cover that up. have it come down just a touch, and then we'll put it all the way over there. So I'm going to about like this. If it kind of comes to the edge, then it kind of helps cover that up just a touch. So it's more seamless. Does that make sense? And since it was already kind of that way, you know, as far as, we don't want to cover that up because that's our spot. Let's see if I have something a little bit longer. This one, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this one. Take it like that because that's open there. So if I wish me luck. I take it a little bit there and do it on that opening, and then at the top opening just trim it just a little bit more. Save my little tiny little one there. Okay, take it to that opening and to that opening. Then we'll have a little bit off. Cool. But it was kind of already like a collage look, so I think this will work pretty well. As long as I don't cover up my spots, you know. Oops. Like this. And like that. So this one definitely takes a lot longer, but you know, if that's what you want, you just want to add a special touch to a journal, I definitely recommend this particular type of spot. And you'll see when we add our little things. I should have taken it even a little bit further, but that's okay. We will make do. Okay. So all I have to do really is cover this spot, and you can't tell that there's one here, one here, one here. So all I have to do is this. So let's see. But I think I just want to stick with that paper. I think that is what is kind of going to throw us off, you know. Where did you come from? Get on out of here. Okay, so see, we could carry that all the way up. So let me draw a little mark here. Hope you guys are enjoying these. I know, sometimes I'm asking myself. Clint's working on the one of the ones that he wanted to show. Wanted me to show you guys. And I did not cut that very well. I think that'll be fine if I sew it like that. And we could bring this down even. Make sure that. But he's working on that, and I told him I have to make it easy enough for me to understand, but so that everyone would want to make it, you know. Really don't want people to hate what they're making. Okay. So I am putting this here, but you know what I want to do? I need to make a cut. We're at though. Right about there. Okay, so let's try it. So if I put the cut there and we glue it down, and make sure it doesn't like cover that up. Of course I didn't move it over enough for that area. There we go. I know. I should just cut it off, shouldn't I? There we go. That will work. And then we'll have this piece up. So this will go like, let's just cut that piece off. Okay. That's fine. And actually, look at that. It's like perfect. It's meant to be. Oh, except we don't want to cover that up, do we? Okay. Can it go under? Nope. Okay, but it can kind of go like inside, right? Come on, you little guy. Get on in there. Of course, that's not going to work either. Okay, let's just trim it. Too much trouble, Michelle. Put more glue because it's already dried. Dries really quick. Okay, let's do it like that. There we go. At least it's open there. One there, one there, one here, and one here. So let me put my paper there because I'll forget. I'm just going to trim this one down. One there, one here, one here. Where's that one? One here. And one here. So that's the essence of it. Does that make sense? Is that the right word? Probably not. And then one there. And hopefully I can find those. Okay, so now we're going to make our little tags. Thankfully, my friend sent me all kinds of little tags. So perhaps I can use some of these or cut them down or something. Okay, so that one needs to be trimmed just a touch. See if we can make these work. Might be easier just to do your own thing, but if I can use what I have without like cutting into more cardstock or something, I think that's the way to go. Okay. Let's see if that will work. Not quite. I'm going to try to just do it with scissors. Okay, so there's one. That was a nice fit. This one down here is going to be quite a bit bigger. So, let's see. And she showed that it's just easy, perhaps. So use your ruler and go down one. Let's see, that's from there to here. So that is about 2 inches by, then if your ruler will fit in there, 2 by 2. So you want it just to stick out just a little bit. So that would be what, 2 by 1 1/4 or something. What size are these? I mean 2 by 2 1/4. That's a little bit too short. Okay. I thought I had more, but maybe I don't have any big ones. Okay. That's okay. Now we're going to cut down our paper. We'll just use this glue. Okay, so 2 by like 2 1/4. let's do 2.5 just to make sure it's long enough. And that would go here. And you want a little bit of it poking out, just like that. This one is going to be kind of tiny. So I would say about 1 inch by whatever size this paper is. So 1 inch, 1 inch by 1.5. So 1.5 inch. About 1 inch. So yeah, it's tiny. But that's the fun part of this, I think. Okay, so that one would go there. And then this one, we'll probably have to measure. Let's see. So that right there. So 2.5 by, so about 3. Yeah, I think we would want it right at 3. I wouldn't want it to come over. So 2.5 by 3. A little bit too wide. And then, so then you have one for each. Oh, it's going to go further. Okay. Let me see if I can poke this guy in here again. I wonder why. Did I not measure that right? Well, we're going to leave it like that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. So we have all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on to this little guy. I'm just going to use that same cardstock. So that is about 1.5 by, I have a piece that will go down in there. Okay, so probably about right there. 1.5 to 2.5. Let's see, 2.5 by 1.5. Okay, so this one should fit in here. This one's going to be teeny tiny. So I would say, what, 1/2 inch? It's not very big. Probably just, sorry, can you see that? Okay. Yeah, probably just 1/2 inch by, right there, 1.5. That is tiny, tiny. 1/2 inch by 1.5. Let's see how that fits. Oh, I can do it bigger than that. So let's do 1 inch and just, we'll go from there. Let's see what I'm doing here. Yeah, my idea to, oh, we'll make 3 every time. Some of these are going to take a little bit longer, aren't they? See, that's 1 inch. So it's more like 3/4 of an inch, I think. Let's just cut it down. It's just way too hard with that. And this is going to be your journaling spot. So, I mean, you want it to, come on, you little guy, you can get in there. Make sure you're in between. There we that as far as it's going? I think it is. Yep. Oops. That's fine. Okay. Then we have this one, which is I need like 3 hands. Okay, there to there. So 1.5. Oh, I don't think this thing will go in there at a 1.5, will it? By 3. So 1.5 by 3. I have a big mess in front of me. 1.5. Okay, and then this one right here. So we're almost done, guys, at least with that part. The rest of it I think will go pretty quickly. I hope, because I know we're getting there, aren't we? Have about 10 minutes. I'm trying. Okay, so I know it's right there to there. So probably 2 by, ooh, that one's a long one, by 4.5. So let's see. Is this piece going to fit? It is not. So let's see what else I have here. Let me just grab another one of those. I'm just looking real quick. Okay, I'll be right back. My fingers are cold. All of a sudden they just got cold. 4.5 by, what was that, 2? I think it's 2. Or 2.5, I can't remember now. I know I just said it, but it's been 2. Oh, you guys, get out of my way. Okay, sorry. I work in chaos. I think I'm used to it because of the cats. Yes, we have cats. We have 10 cats. And, oh, poor Clint, when he threw baby's ball, which is Lucy, he accidentally hit her, and so he's like, and she ran and hid from him, and so heartbroken. I feel so bad for him. He's like, I didn't mean to. I know, but she thinks you meant to. So we had to chase her around and love on her. Okay, so I am going to do two links. I don't think she did this. I don't think Judith did this, but I really like just that little bit of lift. So, but you don't have to do this. So we're going to do this for every tag. Just going to kind of raise it just a little bit so that it goes in there really nicely. So, does that make sense? You're just going to put 2 pieces of paper together just to build it up just a touch. So, if you had, what am I thinking? If you had foam tape or something, if it's not too thick, you could certainly just do that. If you have tons of scraps like I do, just use your scraps and kind of build it up just a little. But this is cardstock, so it is going to, you know, raise it up more than like typing paper would. But I really like just doing something simple using your scraps, and you accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish. Okay. Without buying more goodies. Okay. That one I'll have to trim, and then there's the other one. Same one, that's what I think. That's just going to raise it up so that you'll have your clearance of what we're going to put on these. Okay. That is good. Let's do the other one real quick. Where did I put the other one? You're right, I am a mess. I know somebody's out there saying that. Okay, here we are. So we'll just go ahead and do the same thing, just use some scrap. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're not going to see this. It's just a utilitarian thingamajiggy. Put that one there because it is long enough. Right on the edge. Then you can trim it as needed or whatever. The thing about these is, you know, to make them look nice, you just want to take your time. And your looking nice might be totally different than my looking nice, if that makes any sense. I was watching, I don't know if you guys know her, but Christina Werner, and she said on her channel, she's like, you want it to be perfect, and oh my gosh, she got so much flack on for saying that. And you know, her idea of perfect might not be in your capability to be her perfect, you know what I mean? And that's what she was addressing. You want to take your time and not rush through it like I'm doing. I think it'll still be nice, but you just want to, you know, take your time to make your projects look nice and neat. So you kind of want to do that, I think, with each project. But you know, yours might be totally different than my idea of perfect or whatever. This one, I'm just going to fold it because I think we can make it into exactly the size that we need. Yeah, all of a sudden my fingers got cold. I guess Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to be really snowy. Okay, and then this one, I'm going to trim that off. I thought I could use them for like the whole thing, but it didn't work. It's okay though if you have a different one. It doesn't have, they don't have to be the same. And then I'm going to just trim this little guy. Again, I might just trim him all the way and then just kind of double it. Get rid of some of my trash here. Okay, so got all of it together. So now we're going to hide those so that they look like hidden journaling spots. Intentional. So I was thinking for sure about like this. So let's say we do, yeah, I think some of these are going to work really nice. Because this one has, you know, all the little bits and pieces, this garden set, and I really love it. So I think I'm going to make them just a little bit longer. Doesn't have to be trimmed exactly, you know, right next to the thing. And then I want my corner rounder because I think that will be really charming. I'm just going to do it like at a medium. You see where I'm going now? This is the fun part. So go ahead, make sure it fits. Put glue on that little piece that you rose up, and then this is going to sit like there. And when that dries, we can pull it out, and that's how we're going to get to our journaling spot. Now this one, I didn't think about that. It's fine. We just want something there that we can kind of layer up. So let's do maybe this Kindred Spirit. It's kind of circular. I love this idea. It's so fun. It does take a while to kind of put the whole idea together, but I really like that. I'm not going to try too hard to make sure it's perfectly lined up so that it kind of looks like, oh, she meant to do that, because kind of did, kind of not. Okay. But like this one, you know, we could layer it, and that works out just fine. So let's kind of put it there. I kind of like it kind of centered. You could put it that way, or you could put it this way. It's totally up to you. If we do it this way, it might be best because everything's going in the right direction. You just have to remember that when you get this book so that you don't rip it, right? Let's do Peace. I kind of like that. Again, I just cut it a little bit long. We'll put that one there. So that one would go there. See what I mean? Let me know if you think I need to mark these. Maybe we'll forget about them by the... I mean, you can always revisit the video, you know. And then we need one there. Well, these are not going to work, are they? Oh, that might work. But if I want it to be up and down, how are we going to do that? So you could use something a little bit smaller. Let me see what else. I know this might take me over, but I want to make sure I put the right piece there, if that makes any sense, because I want it to be nice in my journal. So let me look, see if there's something else that just kind of jumps out at me and says, use me. I know, I'm kind of odd that way. But let me see, we do have these. Let's look at these. These might be exactly what we need. Ooh, what about Secret Desire? I think I could make it work, but would it be like too much over the top of that? What about Flowers Need Time to Blossom? Let's check that one out. Yeah, these are like large journaling cards, but just do whatever you need to do to make it fit. Use your paper kit if that's what you're using. Remember to kind of pull it together and kind of use that, you know. So I think we could do that if I cut it down into a square. Then I'll show you another little trick. Okay. I want to make sure that it's long enough. So I'm going to cut it here, I think. To cover that. So there, and then halfway down that one. I think we might can make it work. Let's check it out. So what I was thinking, if I put it here, could we like, it wouldn't work, would it? And you would have to, I mean, put it like all the way. So I might just use the one, probably not Soulmate, but one of these, and then just turn it. And then we could put one down here, and it's going to kind of, you know, kind of camouflage. Does that make sense? do promise I like that one. So is it long enough? It's long enough. I think that's just the way to go. And that one can be a little bit odd. Because it could be like that. I want it in. So just kind of work with what you have. I just don't want the blue to show. And I'm okay if it's a little bit too long because, you know, it will go on a piece of paper. So like if you wanted to kind of throw people off and say, oh, you know, what is this? Now this could go here, I think. I think that would be really cute. Let's just put that there. Maybe that will be enough to kind of throw you off. There's nothing special there. Of course we could add it, make it into a pocket. Or something too, couldn't we? Okay, I'm going to make it into a pocket and I'll show you why. So you're just going to put the glue on the 3 sides. Be creative. Okay, let's put it like that. So hopefully I glued the right sides. And then let's see about the pocket. So hi, Love Bug. What are you doing? Oh, we're just starting to finish this one up a little.
It's nice in here. Hi, guys.
Not too bad. My fingers started getting cold. I think it's windy all of a sudden or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe windier than when I came in.
Maybe. Pretty chilly out there, really.
Yeah. So then we'll just put that in here and then we'll make it so that we can, you know, put another one sideways. So even though that didn't really do like I was talking about, let's do this so that we can throw people off, huh? So what are you up to, honey bunny?
Just designing stuff.
Oh, are you?
Trying to.
Is it working out? It's okay if it doesn't.
No, it'll work out. I think it's just trying to get it dialed in as far as thickness.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's the issue I'm having.
So let's go ahead and put another one of these little 2 for guys up here.
So I got, because I used 2
and
pieces
then
of foam.
let me get another, like blessed. 2 pieces of foam and it wasn't enough, huh? Can you use 3? Or is that too much?
No, it is too much. And I thought, well, that's why I came out. Is I thought, well, I'll grab something like this and see what I can do with it.
Yeah, there's all kinds, like in that one cubby right there, there's all kinds of cardboard up there.
Yeah.
I keep it. So here is our little blessed. That's Clint, my hubby. If you guys don't know him, almost everybody knows Clint. And Clint.
Yep, that would be me.
I don't know, when I first started introducing him, I just started saying, and Clint, and then people are like, keep saying that, it's so funny, so that's why I call him that. But then that kind of, and then that one is done, so we just have to do this guy. What do you think? Isn't that adorable? I love that. What do you think? So all these are secret journaling spaces.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they pull out and up and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do this one and then we will be done. I thought I dropped something heavy in here in the trash.
Yeah.
I looked, but there's
thread.
I know, but I did that in intentionally.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know. I didn't see anything else. I looked through there. And then I thought, well, maybe I did an ink blender or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looking through this paper and see what we can find.
I really don't see anything.
Okay, well maybe there isn't. Is that all we have? So this one's going to be a little bit more challenging as far as like words and stuff. But
you got words
we're going to make it work.
in that
Oh,
package.
you didn't bring it out.
I know, I just remembered.
Why didn't you bring them? Just kidding.
If you need them, I can go get them.
Just kidding. Oh yeah, I do. I need them. I need them really badly.
You don't worry. Blow smoke up my
Sometimes
bum,
I would
better.
use like these. I think that would be really cute on that one. Hold on.
You know it?
I'll be blowing smoke. Up where? What?
Said don't blow smoke up my bum. I know better.
Story of my life, guys. Story of my life. So these are just, you know, the front of the page. But, like I said, be creative. And it probably isn't even the right color, but I think it'd be cute. So we're going to use it. And then we can always put like a little saying or something on it. Let's use our small. I guess it did. It didn't look like it. That's kind of cute. I think it goes. Then we can put like a little saying or a little thing on it.
Only got to love my baby shoe.
Oh, did she finally let you love on her?
Yeah.
I was telling them that you were really sad.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm going to like that one.
Getting
I'm not going to like that. I'm going to take it off. We'll use it somewhere else. I think I want the one that kind of matches. Yeah, Daddy was not a happy camper. Poor baby. She just really
Yeah.
got her feelings hurt.
Well, I'm sure it didn't feel good.
Well, it probably didn't. Let's see. I was thinking might need to, you know, make this a little bit taller. So let's cut it here. I think just the same paper scraps really makes a difference. And we could do it like that. That would work, wouldn't it? But I'm going to round them so you can find easily where the secret journaling spot is. And it will be a little bit raised. So now this one, I did notice, remember some of them are sideways and stuff. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put that on sideways. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we have this piece. See if it fits anywhere else. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It would fit there. Might be a little tight, so I'm going to trim it and put it here, I think. And I'm going to go ahead and trim. This has been a fun one, though. I know it takes a while. And we'll have some that are really simple and that won't be like overwhelming for you. But some of them will be more intense. But these, if you're paying attention, you can kind of see that, oh, that's a little bit taller than what I expected it to be. So that must be where the secret journaling space is. And you would be correct. You get cold?
Not really, just
Okay, so I really like adding that extra rose piece there. I think that's just cute.
Chloe got Gracie.
Chloe got her?
Gracie went over to Chloe, and then I sprayed Gracie. And then Chloe, or Gracie was on the floor, and Chloe jumped down.
Aww.
So I sprayed Chloe too. I told her to knock her crap off too. I'm an equal opportunity sprayer.
Yeah, we have 10 cats. They don't all get along all the time.
It pisses Daddy off.
Doesn't make us very happy. Well, and like Sophia, who is it that loves
Love it.
Sophia? Glennis, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, Glennis, he jumped all over Sophia. She jumped all over
Bubby.
Bubby.
Bad.
And I mean, she's a heavy girl, and Bubby's not that heavy, and he's been sick. Hadn't been feeling good. I think he had a toothache, and she just. So I'm like chasing her through the house.
Yep.
It's funny, but it's not funny because, you know. And then Mom's like, "What's going on?" And Mom can't hear us very well.
No.
Why would Sophia do that?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, well, that's kind of what she does.
She ain't this angel Grandma thinks
Grandma,
she
yeah. Sophia's Grandma's favorite. And
She
if
ain't no
you go
angel.
and look on my Etsy list, which, by the way, there is the sale until the 13th, and I'm sorry that I misspoke before, but my
is. It
brain
is what it is.
my brain wasn't working. But yeah, we still have a sale until the 13th. I need to, and yeah, in the store, everything's 20% off for limited time through the 13th. I think you'll see this on, what is tomorrow? The 12th,
Tomorrow.
I think. So you'll probably see this tomorrow. Did you get that one going?
What?
That one video for me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. So you have one here, one here, one that goes up, and then this one that goes up. I love it. It's so cute. So we have that one, and then, of course, my first one. Where's my other one? Here it is. I think this one's my favorite just because it had those matching words. But I really like both of them. I think they're really cool. And, you know, the whole point is to have secret journaling spots. I think we did really well. And plus, we added an extra one here. I think that's really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for visiting.